Thanks for tuning in to part 2 of my New Jersey Explained series. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the characteristics that are unique to the northern section of the state. This section of the state has a lot of strong influences from nearby New York City. I'm actually sitting in a restaurant called 1776 right in the heart of Morristown. It's one of the top restaurants around here, and I really wanted to kind of feature those New York City vibes that you're getting. So to keep things consistent in all these videos, I'm going to be talking about number 1, proximity. So what's nearby, what are the fun things to do in the area. Number 2, I'm going to be talking about the terrain and landscape. So like, what are you going to see? Are there a lot of mountains? Are there a lot of farmlands? Is it city-like, urban-like? Just what are you going to see? What's the vibe that you're going to get in this part of the state? Lastly, I'm going to finish up with the cost of living in North Jersey with a focus on the New Jersey real estate market because I am a realtor in the state of New Jersey and I would love to be your real estate choice when making a move to the Garden State. So feel free to call, text, or email me at any time. Alright, so to kick things off with proximity, obviously moving to the North Jersey section of New Jersey allows you the opportunity for a relatively easy commute to New York City. And I would say that the bulk of my clients that move from out of state to this section of New Jersey are doing so because they have a job that requires them to travel into the city, which is what we call the New York City from New Jersey's perspective. And also, if my client doesn't have a job there, a lot of them want to have the opportunity to just travel into the city to indulge in the entertainment options that exist there. So as far as entertainment goes throughout North Jersey, there really is a spectrum. You could do everything from seeing Taylor Swift at Madison Square Garden to skiing in North Jersey at a place called Mountain Creek. So there's really everything in between that is what you have at your fingertips living in this North Jersey section. And I might be biased because I grew up here, but I do feel like there's more to do in this North Jersey section than there is the further south you go in the state. There's a little bit more diversity of things. So specifically when it comes to entertainment, we've got Madison Square Garden in New York City. Hop on a train, get yourself in there right at Penn Station. You could literally walk to Madison Square Garden, see a concert, see a sporting event. We've got the Meadowlands with the New York Jets and New York Giants. You can see concerts there as well. Then we've got a lot of other kind of smaller venues scattered throughout this part of the state as well. In particular, I'm in Morristown right now. There's a place called the Impact Theater, which has a lot of headline names that come through here. And even in this restaurant that I'm sitting in right now, I planned my buddy's bachelor party here a couple of years ago. We had dinner at 1776, went to the Topgolf suite that is associated with this restaurant, played Topgolf for a couple hours and had a great time. So I didn't need to travel great distances to have a really fun night with my buddies. I was able to plan it right in my backyard. I also like to go hiking a lot. I ride my bike all the time. I'm an avid road cyclist, and the diversity of terrain really makes living in this area a lot of fun and interesting to look at. It makes it hard to ride up the hills, but it's at least pretty to look at on the downhills. I started recording a little bit too close to lunchtime, so I decided to finish out this video in my office. Now, moving on with the terrain. The terrain in North Jersey is extremely diverse. You got everything from a very urban feel in that eastern portion when you're right on the Hudson River looking out at that beautiful New York City skyline. And then the further west we go, we've got mountains and farmland, and things start to spread out a little bit more. Now, when we are in the eastern portion of North Jersey, in that Hoboken, Jersey City area, things are much closer together. So many of my clients who choose to move to this section, they can walk to the grocery store, to the doctor, to the daycares, they really rely on public transportation. They usually only share one vehicle that they take on weekends to go visit friends or family out in Western New Jersey, or go up to the Catskills to go hiking in upstate New York. So, you really are gonna be relying on public transportation. And heck, one of my clients even takes his one wheel to get to work every single day. So you can either walk, bike, or one wheel. If you like that kind of convenience, that's definitely the area you kind of want to stick to. As we start moving further west, we've got lake communities like Lake Hoboken, which is almost like a party lake. That's where you're going to do your jet skiing and wakeboarding, and it's a little town and community, almost like a kind of vacation spot in North Jersey. It's the biggest lake in New Jersey. There's 1,700 lakes in New Jersey, and there's a good chunk of them in this North Jersey section. Then if we continue to move even further west is where this vast farmland kind of comes into play. And it's really very popular spot during the fall months to go do your apple picking, pumpkin picking, and any of your other fall festivities like corn mazes and stuff like that. So one of the best features, though, I would say, of this North Jersey section is that you do have these like hybrid towns kind of scattered throughout. Now, what I mean by that is some of these hybrid towns like Morristown, where I was recording at 1776, it's got this kind of urban downtown feel where you can walk to everything. Great restaurant and bar scene. Also has like the Impact Theater in Morristown where you can go see a show. Maybe not A-list, you know, kind of headliners, but maybe B-list, and they pull some pretty big names that come through to put on a show. But then when you're in a town like Morristown, you can literally travel 5 minutes and be in the middle of the woods on a hiking trail at historic Jockey Hollow Park. So to me, that's like what I love most about living in North Jersey is you can pretty much have easy access to it all. Like there's literally something here for everyone. And if you just want like community convenience to the city, maybe you want to go lean towards that eastern portion. But I love these like little hybrid towns like Morristown that kind of pop up along the train line, which is an extremely high demand in terms of the real estate market. Any town that's on the train line, it's going to really hold its value, and it's only been significantly increasing its value year over year, especially over the last few years. So that's really what North Jersey has to offer in terms of landscape. Now let's move on to the cost of living in this section of New Jersey. The cost of living in North Jersey is about 10 to 20% higher than the national average. Also, if you look at this map that I put together with the median home sale prices per county in New Jersey, you can see that the vast majority of the most expensive counties to live in are in this North Jersey section. So it makes sense with the vast amount of activities you can do, access to public transportation, proximity to New York City, mountains, parks, you name it. It also has the bulk of the top 75 school districts in New Jersey according to niche.com, as you can see by this map. Lastly, as far as taxes go, you're going to be hard pressed to find taxes under $10,000 per year in this section of New Jersey. So it definitely is the most expensive place to live in New Jersey, but it also has a lot to offer. So I hope that you guys found this video valuable. I plan on doing more deeper dives into towns in North Jersey, like a Morristown, a Glen Rock, Milburn, you name it. I'm trying to cover like the most popular towns in North Jersey. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything that I'm going to drop in the future. Just to remind you, I am a realtor in New Jersey, and I would love to be a real estate choice in making the move to the Garden State. So feel free to call, text, or email me at any time, and I'll see you in the next video.